Um, first off, just a little background. My father was in the military, so I was actually born in Germany when he was in the military.
私の父親は軍隊におりまして、私の背景ですが、私はドイツで生まれました。
And but came back to America when I was very young. I grew up, but because of his life and that, by the time I was 12 years old, I'd lived in 6 houses I remember, and they tell me there were 2 more.
その時、your father has 6 houses?
Well, we moved many times.
その時、小さい時ですけれども、もう6カ所ぐらい家を移動したのを覚えて、そのうち2つもよく覚えています。
So, when I was young, never really, like, I'd make a friend, then move, go, make a friend, move, go. So, that when I was very young. So, really just my brothers. I only had brothers in my family.
で、あちらこちら引っ越していったので、友達というよりも本当に自分の家の家族、兄弟だけです。
And then when I started school, same thing. From first year of school until high school, 12 years of school, moved 8 times.
もう本当にこの学校の最初の年からもう12ぐらいまでずっといつも家族で引っ越すので同じような状況でした。
So, having friends for a long period of time, I just wasn't a reality.
で、だからもう私の人生の中で友達を持つっていうことは本当になかなか実現しませんでした。
Some people still feel the effects of that to this day.
今もそういう感じです。
And, but the other thing is, relationships. I had to form relationships quickly every time I changed. And I was always the outside person.
で、家の中にいてもいつも自分はなんか外にいる人みたいな感じでした。
Okay. Now, after 12 years of school, I went to the Navy, and I learned to run a nuclear reactor aboard a submarine.
で、自分が学校ですね、終わってですね、その後、軍隊入って潜水艦の技術を勉強しました。
And as soon as I finished all my education and training to run the reactor and go to the submarine and, operate the reactor and everything, less than 1 month later, I was introduced to Father.
Did you introduce? What?
Met my spiritual parent and stuff.
はい。それで、潜水艦の技術を全部勉強して、すべて終了して、1ヶ月ぐらいしたら、私の霊の親に会いました。
To say the Navy, the U.S. Navy, was unhappy because I decided that I wanted to be where God led me would be an understatement. They were actually very unhappy.
Understood? What?
Right. They were very unhappy. Yeah. So, the Navy was very unhappy because I was determined to follow Father.
ですね、海軍は本当に残念に思いました。なぜか、私がもうお父様の方についていくと決意したからです。
To make a long story short, in the end, they put me in jail for 120 days and then let me go.
What?
To make the story very short, the conclusion was they put me in jail for 120 days, then let me go.
それで、長い話は省略しますけど、結局彼らは私を120日間、刑務所に入れて、それで出したわけです。
need to talk about social media, and that in the last year, should I say, before I met the King, I had no desire, zero desire to be on social media, Facebook, anything like that. I didn't even want to be there.
去年、王子、二代目王に会うまでは、私はソーシャルメディアを使うということに対して何の欲とか、そういう願いも持っておりませんでした。Facebook とかいろんなものがありますけれども、何にもなかったです。
But there's a few families that live in these mountains here that and of course the king and his family moved here. I happen to be one of those families where one day we wake up and we say, guess who moved into our neighborhood?
で、この二代目王様がこちらに引っ越してくるまではですね、こちらに本当にわずかに数家庭ぐらいしかいませんでした。そしてある時ですね、今度隣にどんな人が引っ越してくるか想像してみてと言いました。
Once again, to make a long story very short, God made very clear to me, this is my brother.
で、本当に長い話を短くいたしますけれども、それは、この、誰が引っ越してくるかっていうのは、それは私の兄弟でした。
You know, for many years, more than 30 years, I had followed Father.
30年以上私は誠のお父様に従ってきました。
And in that time, at different times, I've actually worked or been under 9 of the 36 couples.
いつも、それまでの間、この9から、その13? 9?
9 out of the 36. 9 of them I have related with.
それで、そのそれぐらいの数の人たちと接してきました。
Right. But one thing that I've seen all throughout the movement is everybody, I don't doubt anyone's heart to Father. And actually, He's literally our Father. You know, we're His children after the blessing, the first generation. But what I didn't see is that if we're really brothers and sisters, we did not treat each other as brothers and sisters.
お父様に対してはですね、誠のお父様ということを疑問に思わずにいましたけれども、しかしその兄弟姉妹の関係においては本当にそれが本当の兄弟姉妹、お互いに兄弟姉妹という関係だったかというと、それはよくわかりません。
And also when you hear the lectures of the Bible, you know, Abel makes his offering the vertical connection, but the failure comes between Cain and Abel. Cain kills Abel. This is the repeating history so much throughout God's providence.
原理、講義聞かれたと思いますけれども、いつもこのカインとアベルの間で供え物において失敗がありまして、そして、アベルをカインが殺してしまったということがあって、それを歴史上いつもカインがアベルを殺すということをやり続けてきております。
So, the thing is, and I'm sure all of you experience this, if people really love God, really love Father, really love true parents, really love the King and Queen, why all the problems between all of us?
どうしてもお父様を愛しているなら、これまで、愛してきたなら、どうして今、この二代目王様と王妃様を愛せないのでしょうか。いろんな問題がそこから起きてくるわけです。
Yeah. And this is where it gets into the social media. The whole reason I went to Facebook or went to the social media was because people were attacking not just the king, but my family, my brother.
で、自分がソーシャルメディアに手を出したのは、実はただ二代目王様を攻撃するだけでなく、私は私の兄の家庭を攻撃してきたからです。
He is born of father's seed. I am engrafted through the 3-day ceremony into his family, but we are brothers.
本当に三日儀式をしてですね、そして、生まれてきたわけですけれども、私たちは本当に兄弟姉妹です。
So, I just want you to understand that when I went to Facebook or went to the social media, most people go there to make relationships, to find friends, to communicate. I came for a very different reason.
大抵の人はFacebook をやり始めるということは、なんかそこで友達を見つけて広げたいと思うかもしれませんが、私は全く別な理由で、そういうFacebook など分野に入っていきました。
And let me just start with some very basic things. As people and the way God created us, the purpose of creation for God and for His children is to experience joy. He wants to be happy.
神様が人間を創造した目的は何かというと、それを通して創造を通して喜びを得たいということだったわけです。
All of us want to be happy.
皆さんも全員、喜びたいでしょ、楽しくありたいでしょ。
Let me ask you all this. When you're listening to me or this, do you want to have a good experience or did you come here to have a bad time?
ここに来たっていうのはどういう、本当にいい経験を持ちたいのか、それとも悪い、ことです。悪い状態を持ちたいのか、どちらですか？
Yeah.
良い経験を持ちたいです。
Yes. はい。わかります。So, it's very, very natural, very deep, the fundamental purpose. We get this from God, that we want to make friends, we want to have good relationships, we want to do all this. But obviously, when we look at the world, we look at around us, even the people we know, there's something wrong. And how do we fix this and what is it?
人情としてですね、普通の人間として本当にこの友達を作って楽しくやりたいとかそういうことがありますが、実際に世の中、自分の周りを見てみてもですね、そうはいかないということです。なぜだろうかということで、それを何とか修復したいということを思っています。
If you really look at it and really study it, and Father brought the real key to it in revealing the fall, but there's two forces at work in men, in humankind, God and Satan.
いつもですね、そういうふうに修復したいわけですけれども、いつも二つの力が働きかけています。それは神様とサタンの力です。
You know, there's two minds, two hearts, and two wills.
いつも二つの心、二つの感情、そして二つのこの意志が働いてきます。
One goes towards God and His ideal. The other goes away from that and centers on myself or my needs. In other words, Satan's desires.
一方、一つの方向っていうのは神様の方向であり、その神様の意志ですね。しかしもう一つの方向っていうのは本当に自己を中心とした、自分の欲望、サタンの方向に、引っ張っていく心があるわけです。
The reason I bring this up about social media is when you go out there, you're going to confront or experience both of these. And you have to learn how to tell one from the other and how to deal with them.
ですから、世の中と対していくとですね、この二つの方向性というものにどうしても出会うわけです。その両方ともあなたは体験して説明しなければならないわけです。
Also the other thing I want to say is these two forces or entities, they're active. In other words, they have energy and they are actively working and trying. They're not sitting back waiting. They're very aggressive, both of them.
でその二つの力というのがなんかじっとしているものではなくて、本当にどんどん力強く働いてくるものです。
Okay. So, let me just get to this question. Why do you go to social media? I already explained why I went, but I'm the exception.
でどうしてソーシャルメディアに向かっていくのか、なぜかって考えてみてください。私はもうそういうことをやっていますし、そういう世界に入っていますけれど。
Actually, most people go to social media because they want to find relationships. Basically, they're lonely or they want to connect to people they already know. In other words, they're not going there to divide good from evil. They're going there to form relationships, regardless of their purpose.
ですから、ソーシャルメディアに、入っていく人っていうのは本当に寂しいということがあります。そして、そういう方向に行くわけですが、そういう中では何が何が悪かということを本当に区別することができずにそこに入っていきます。
Okay. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to talk about battling Satan and standing for God and God's ideal in the social media. So this is very different than what most people go there or their motivations are.
大事なことはですね、神様の方に行くためにサタンと戦うということですね。ソーシャルメディアの中でですね、そういうのが動機となっていくということです。
Okay. And just to lay some groundwork here, there's different ways of communication. Like right now, it's one person to many.
一人の人がたくさんの人に、関係を持つ、交流するというのにいろんなやり方があると思います。
Another way is one-on-one. And a direct relationship can be thin or it can be very thick.
今言った一対多という一人対たくさんという交流の仕方がありますが、もう一つはこの本当に一対一の関係があります。本当にそれは細くて薄くて、そういうものです。
And the third type of communication is like a social group, where anybody can speak to anybody in the group and back and forth at any time.
それ3つ目のコミュニケーションの方法として、もう多数と多数の交流ですね。ですから多数対多数でいつでももう交流ができるというのがこの3番目のコミュニケーションの仕方があります。
Now, the one to many, there are certain things that are usually present. One is a position of authority or respect given to the person speaking.Like me at this time.
1対多というのは、その1っていうのは、なんかみんなから注目を浴びて尊敬されるような立場で、今私がやっているのにみんなに話す、伝えるという形です。
And that type of communication is often used for communicating ideas and thoughts or a command, like a general in an army.
それは軍隊で言えば将軍が下の者に兵隊に何か命令して伝えてというようなそういうやり方です。
In other words, the person communicating is not really wanting to hear back much or get much feedback. They are putting forward something.
何かこれでは一方的に相手に伝えるだけで、向こうから何か返ってくるというのはないです。あまりないです。
Okay. Then the one-to-one, the personal relationships, these are the most intimate or potentially the most close type relationships.
この一対一っていうのが最も基本的で、初歩的な人間関係です。潜在的に持っております。
And they, like I said before, they can be very shallow or thin, or they can be very deep or thick. But you judge that by how much the other person is able to listen and understand or feel your heart and your mind and your words.
たとえこれがですね、本当に細くて狭いような関係でありますけれども、しかし一旦話すとですね、これが深くもう理解する、相手を理解するという一つの方法です。
And then the last one, where it's a group. Oh, let me finish up. The personal relationships are the ones that we generally value the most, and also the ones that affect us the most.And can also cause us the most pain if we feel betrayal.
もしそういうですね、関係、一対一の関係とかですね、それが裏切られたら最も苦しく痛くですね、いろいろな問題を起こしてしまいます。
And then the many-to-many or the group relationships, mostly they're very horizontal. In other words, they're based on we got together for a birthday,some purpose, we're going to go do this. And many times they're temporary. They have a purpose, a beginning, a process, and an end. Now, many times people form personal relationships from groups they keep, but the actual group itself is very transient and actually usually very horizontal. 他対他ですね。たくさん対たくさんの関係というのは本当に応的な関係であって、その中で親しくなることもあるかもしれませんが、本当に、何かあるから一緒にやって、そして、一緒にやったりしますけれども、結局のところ、そんなに深く結びつかないわけです。 What's interesting is when we look at these various types of relationships, what is culture?of a country or a nation actually part of. It's actually the many-to-many type relationship, a country's culture.
自分のこの国の、コミュニケーションのタイプとしてどういうものがあるでしょうか。それは一つにはたくさん多数と多数との、コミュニケーションというのが、この国の一つのタイプであります。
And this is why, over time, the culture in countries can change or go up and down across various things.
それがどうしていろんな形で変化があり、この国の形が変わっていったり、するのかという一つの原因であります。
But cultures and countries that last or have deep roots,They usually have a king or an emperor, like in Japan, the emperor, and that actually, believe it or not, is a one-to-one relationship. Even though the emperor himself is one-to-many, the relationship of the people is one to the emperor, and that gives a vertical line and gives a root for the culture and history to last a long time.
で、その国に王様とかですね、日本で言えば天皇がいるっていう形は、それは実は一対他ではなくて、実は一対一の重的な関係であるわけです。それによって、その国のいろんな文化、いろんなものが成り立っているわけです。
The reason I bring this up for social media is social media is really a reflection of the relationships that already exist. It's just being expressed in a new space.
ソーシャルメディアっていうのは、これまであった人間関係というのを本当によく振り返ってみるのにいい機会ですね。
You know, so that's why I spent the time going over this.
それで私はこれどうなっているかということを今時間をかけてやってるわけです。
The other thing is, when we speak to people, what foundations do we speak from?
どういう基盤で自分を語っているのかということを話しています、人々に。
There's basically three foundations personally we speak from. What I know, what I believe and have faith in, and what I don't know.
で、本当に何を知っているのか、何を信じているのか、そして私は何をやらないのかというような3つの基盤について自分は話しています。
And to give an example, let's say it's raining outside. And I go outside, I get wet, I come back into here. All the windows are closed, nobody can see. I can tell everybody it's raining. Even though they don't have that experience, I know it's raining.
自分が外に出かけて何か活動してですね、雨が降って濡れて、帰ってきて、家の中に入ってきて、窓は全部閉まっているから外はわからないんですが、そこで私は外で雨が降っているよと、そういう経験したことを言うわけです。
So I'm speaking from something that is substantial and direct to me. The other one is faith or belief. Has anyone been to Antarctica, South Pole?
South Pole, 南極。
Antarctica. Has anyone been there?
南極行ったことある人いますか?
Okay. Do we all believe that Antarctica exists?
みんな南極行ったことなくても南極あると思っているでしょ。
That's speaking from belief or faith.
それはその信念で信じていることで言ってるんでしょうか。それとも信仰的なことでそういうことを言ってるんでしょうか。
I have no doubt at this point in my life it exists. But do I know from myself, my own experience, that does it exist? No. But I have complete faith and belief Antarctica exists. For many reasons. We won't go into that. But that's speaking from belief and faith.
自分が言ったことないのに、それをみんな信じているわけですけれども、それがあると。それっていうのは本当に信仰とか信念とかいうものに属する世界であります。自分は別にそこに行ったことがあるわけでもないけれど、いろんなことの理由とか原因を自分が探して知っているので、それを信じているわけです。
And the last is when we speak about things we don't know. What's on the other side of the universe?I guess, I believe, I think, but really, I don't know.
宇宙の外ですね。宇宙の彼方のことについて誰も私も見たことがない、行ったことないのに、私はそれを信じています。私が知らないけれども、そうだと信じている部分があります。
Now, all three of these types of foundations for your words are acceptable or permissible. There's nothing wrong with speaking from any of those three.
この3つのタイプがありますけれども、それは本当に一つ一つ別にお互いに間違っているわけではありません。
But what you need to be very clear about, especially if you are going to go out into the social media,and you're going to confront people and their words, is you have to understand what foundation the words are on. Your own words and the words of others.
だからこのソーシャルメディアに入っていく場合に、その発する言葉っていうのは自分から出た言葉なのか、それとも他の他人から発せられた言葉なのかっていうことをはっきりさせないといけないです。
To put the battle between God and Satan in the realm of social media and words into a very short sentence. It's clarity or clear, very good understanding, simple, clear, versus or against confusion and chaos.
ソーシャルメディアでの神とサタンとの戦いの中にあってはですね、いろんなものが、いろいろ混沌、わからない、混沌の中でそれが行われているわけです。
Yeah. Another way to say is honesty, being truthful versus deceit or deception, falsehood.
またもう一つの方向においては本当にそれ正しいこととか真実とか正直ということ、そういうことをやろうというそういう方向性もあるわけです。
Or another way, taking responsibility or avoiding responsibility.
もう一つの方向としてはもう本当に常に責任を取ろうというやり方ともう責任を放棄してしまおうというやり方もあるわけです。
In about the last 16 months, I've had to do battle out on social media against Satan. And Satan means enemies, many, against God. And sometimes these are people I knew, worked with, and spent many years with. And yet I have to do spiritual battle with them.
この過去16ヶ月、本当に霊的な戦いの中にありました。そして、ですね、サタンというのはもう敵ということでありますけれども、本当にそういう自分が昔知っている人と、いろんな人たちとの霊的な戦いがありました。
But this was the thing, is realizing and understanding first, what do I really know? When you go out and you're going to confront or go against something, it's very important. You know where your feet are, what you're speaking about.
あなたはどの立場に立っているのか、何をしているのかということを本当にはっきりと自分の立場がどこに基盤を置いているものかということが本当に大事になってきます。
Because the enemy will come against you. And you have to be ready. And you have to be able to stand your ground.
自分の足場に立ってですね、もう本当に敵が撃ってきますから、それを迎え撃たなければなりません。
This is why it's important to know how you're speaking. Is it from my experience? Is it from my faith and beliefs? Or is it about things I think about but really don't know?
本当に、だから自分が本当に体験したことを話すのか、自分の信念とか信仰を話すのか、それとも何にも知らない、自分が知らないことを話すのかということを、こういうことがいろいろあるということをよく考えないといけないです。
And it's also just as important to know that about those that speak against you. And you can understand very easily whether someone is speaking from their own knowledge, from their own beliefs, or just something they really don't know about.
知識とか、経験、知識で知識で物を言ってくる人、そして自分の信念で物を言ってくる人、そして自分は何にも知らないのになんかいろんなことを言ってくるという、そういう人たちが実際にいます。
And so, about social media, I'm not going to get into which groups to get into or any of this stuff or that. Listen, I was born before there were computers. You grew up with them. You know much more than I do about all that.
もう私はコンピューターができるうんと前に生まれました。しかしあなたたちはもうできた後、生まれたわけですね。
For me to type a text message on my phone takes me 3-4 times longer than if I'm talking to somebody.
本当にこれで自分は本当に、3、4倍人と話していくわけです。
But my understanding is in the world, people went out and did a analysis. The people that can send text messages the fastest in the world are Japanese teenage girls, are the fastest people at sending texts.
この、メッセージを送るっていうのが、なんか日本の女の子が一番打ち込みが早いというか、パッパッパッパってやって、さっと送ることができるそうです。
Of anywhere in the world. Though the Koreans aren't far behind. So, where you go, where you speak, that's it. What I want to leave with you is how to stand, how to speak. And for that, I just want to give a just 5-minute testimony. When I went online, like I said, I went online for my king, for my brother. I knew what I stood for. I knew what I spoke for. And if I knew it was raining outside because I'm wet, even though everyone else said, no, that can't be, I never said sorry. I said, it's raining.
だから本当に、自分が外に出て雨に濡れて自分は湿ってるわけ、湿っているわけです。だから周りにいる人がそうじゃないよと言ったとしても、でも実際に自分は濡れているから雨が降っていたということができるわけです。
I have the great fortune of being one of the few people that had a very personal relationship with Hyunjin and his family.
ヒョンジン様とそのご家族と本当に個人的に本当に近い関係を持つことができた中のそのごくわずかなものの一人です。
So when people said, he is like this, I could say, no, you're wrong. This is what he's like, and stand. The other thing I want you to realize is that words have real spiritual power, and the truth has real power. People, original minds and hearts, know when you speak the truth.
例えばヒョンジン様がこうだ、こういう人だという話が出ます。しかし私はそれは違うということを言うわけです。そして真実というのは本当に、力を持っています。霊的な力を持っています。
So, this is the thing, is speak the truth and stand with it. And just like Abel needs Cain in the ideal sense, the truth needs you. In other words, don't run from it. If it's true, you have to stand.
本当に知識、真理ですね。真実から逃げちゃいけない。真実はあなたを必要としています。だから、本当に、そこから逃げないで、固くそこに立っていないといけないわけです。
I'm not talking about being mean or hard or vengeful to people. You can be very artistic, very warm to people. But if you speak the truth and someone challenges you, don't run away from it.
別にはっきり真理を言うからといってそれがなんか意地悪とかなんかそういうものではなくて、そうではなくて本当に普通に行けば温かくやっていられるわけですが、真理を語る場合にはそういういろんなことを避けては通れないことがあります。
In the 16 months that I've been online, I formed relationships around the world, and the very words that I have written have been translated and gone to many people and many countries not because that was my thinking or my desire, but because people felt and understood what I spoke was coming from God's heart.
この16ヶ月、自分が書いたものっていうのが、なんか翻訳されたりして世界中に回っていきました。それは、どうしてそうなったのかというと、それは私がどうというのではなくて、その書いたものが神様の心情から出てきたものであったから、世界中に広がったんだと思います。
So, on Facebook, everybody has like an avatar or a little picture for themselves. You all familiar with that?
Facebook に自分の写真とかアバターですね、自分の代身みたいなのをつけていると思います。
Yeah, when I first went on Facebook, I had none. Just a gray picture that they give you. And I kept that for a long time.
長い間自分の Facebook には写真とか何も貼らないで、なんか灰色の写真型みたいなのがついているだけでした。
And one of the reasons is I didn't want my face or the way that I look to interfere with the words that I was saying.
それは自分の顔写真っていうのがなんか自分が書いているものに影響を与えたくないからですね。
Because it wasn't about me that I was there. But people complained, we need a picture, we need a picture, we need a picture. Never stopped complaining.
でもいろんな人がですね、写真を出せって、写真が必要だといろんなことで文句を言ってきました。
Make a long story short again, someone suggested, why don't you put up a sword if you can't put up your face?
で、長い話を短くすれば、ある人がどうしてそこの写真に剣の写真を貼り付けないんだと言ってきました。
And I looked at the way I write, the way I speak to people, and I said, I cannot argue with that thinking. So if you go to Facebook and see my avatar, it's a sword on fire.
で、私のその Facebook を訪ねて見ていただいたらわかると思うんですが、私の写真のところには、炎の剣がそこに貼り付けてあります。
The last thing I want to leave you with before we get into questions and answers is be yourself. I'm the flaming sword, whether I'm on Facebook or not on Facebook. You can go to the people that are closest to me or the people that hate me. They'll all agree I'm the flaming sword.
私が何者であるのか、それは周りの人がどうであろうと、私は燃える炎の剣であるというのは、それは変わりません。そういう立場、そういうやり方で生きているわけです。
But if you're going to go and you're going to face Satan and evil, not just in Facebook or the social media, but anywhere, you have to reach very deep to your root, to what God wants you to be. And don't try and be something that others want you to be.
サタンとの戦いとかいろんな難しいことがある場合にはですね、本当にその時こそ自分の原点に帰っていかなければなりません。自分は何者かということですね。だからどうありたいかとか他の人がどう思うかではなくて、自分自身がどういう何者かという原点に帰っていかなければなりません。
I assume most of you here are born of parents that were first generation following true parents. Am I correct?
第一世代である親から生まれた子供さんたちだと思いますけど、皆さんはっていう。
Yeah. You're very fortunate because you don't have a direct route to Satan's energy and power, but you have a direct connection to God's root and God's lineage. But all of us still have a lot of habits and residue and things from Satan's traditions and ways of thinking and feeling that we have to separate from. And a lot of times God will ask you to do something, and you think it's for this purpose, but actually God is hoping that in the process, these things that aren't His, you will let go of, cut away from, and leave behind.
皆さん、大変幸運なことにですね、そういう神様の方に近い、エネルギーに近いところ、サタンの、側ではなくて、神様に近いところの側に生まれ合わせていったわけです。ですから、そういう、この環境、ですから、本当にこの神様の方の力が働きやすいような、そのような立場に生まれた、この幸運な人たちです。
Yeah, so expect to be challenged. Expect to be confronted with something you don't have an answer to right away. That's nothing wrong with that. But go to your root of God's lineage and find your answer. Find the way that you can stand, or you can learn how to let Satan's attack go beside you.
ですから皆さんが神様の血統が、神様の血統が起源だということをよく分かって、そちら側に立って、でサタンとの関係ですね、戦いにおいて、よくよくこの分別していかなければなりません。
And the last thing I'll leave you with is Satan's most desperate and most used way to try and stop you when you're so close to victory.
勝利に近づけば近づくほどですね、サタンはいろいろと邪魔をしてやっつけようとしてきます。
He will jump up and down and say, "You don't love me. You're not my friend. You're not this. You're not that." That is when you are so close to defeating him.
サタンはですね、飛び上がってですね、あなたは私の友達ではないとか、いろんなことを言い出してき、ギャーギャーいろんなことを言ってきます。
Is because Satan's original power and original influence over Eve is, you have to love me by this relationship. So when people suddenly start threatening you, you don't love me, I won't have a relationship with you anymore, you can't be loving, actually you're so close to putting the angel of darkness in his place. But because our hearts, he's challenging us, we feel love. If I'm personally connected to you, like if you're my mother or brother, and they say, I won't have a relationship, that's what they're pulling on.
本当に、サタンっていうのは、サタンがその最後にエヴァをですね、エヴァを主観していった、状況っていうのはですね、あなたは私を愛さなくてはいけないとか、いろんなことを言って、そしてどういう関係を持つかということを通して、いろんなことを言って脅していったわけです。
So, that leaves us with a situation. If I go out there and I fight Satan, I might lose all these relationships, some of them very deep, very close, that I've had for many years. They're real in the realm of the heart. They're real and substantial. And you'll feel the pain. How can I do that?
本当にこれまでのサタンと戦いの中でですね、これまでの人間関係というもの、本当に実体的に深くて、いろいろ実体の関係があったんですけれども、それがそういう戦いの中で、ダメになっていくわけです。どれだけ、悲しい、大変なことでしょうか。
You can only do that if you have a deeper relationship that you don't lose. And that has to be your relationship with the living God.
本当にいろいろあったとしても、あなたが生ける神との関係を本当に、きちんと築いて、それをどうするかということが大事です。
This is why Christians throughout history, if they really form a relationship with Jesus, not a religion, but a relationship, for their 2,000 years have done impossible things. The same for us. If we form a relationship with our Father and with His heart and His will and His thoughts, then we can do the impossible. If we unite with our King and Queen, we can form a relationship that is stronger and of more value than anything Satan can give us.
で、2000年前にクリスチャンたちがですね、イエス様との関係を持って、もう不可能なことを不可能ではなくて、いろんなことを成し遂げていったように、今私たちはお父様を知って、お父様の御言葉、いろんなことを知ってですね、二代目の王様、王妃様と一体化すれば、不可能なことは何もないわけです。
And this is what will allow you to stand when relationships that you thought were based on, real love, suddenly you find out people, they were conditional. Even relationships of 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and they will leave. It will feel pain. But you can endure and you can shed tears for that loss and not deny it, but still go on, because the greatest love and the real source of love is from my Father.
本当に一番大事な偉大な愛、尊い愛というのは天の父から来るわけです。ですから人間の関係っていうのは2、30年付き合ったとしても、それは条件付きのものですから、どんどん変わっていくわけです。だからその変わっていく中で人が去っていくときに、自分がそれを悲しんで涙を流したり何かするというのではなくて、本当に、一番偉大な愛を示してくださっている天の父と一つにならないといけないわけです。
Yeah. And what it really comes down to is the battle between God and Satan is a battle of two loves. God's love or Satan's love.
神とサタンとの戦いというのは何かというと、それは誠の愛の戦いであるわけです。どちらが本当の愛を持っているのかということです。
But here's the thing, is if we stand and we say, we love our Father unconditionally, no restrictions, no boundaries, and we live that way, all these people that are saying their love is conditional and they will leave us, well, let them leave, because we will stand in God's love, God's light, God's blessing, and they will be without love because they left. They gave up love. We did not. So it's so important. Do not surrender your relationship with your Father. Ever. Because anytime someone wants you to do that, it's a lie.
絶対に誠のお父様との関係を持つことを諦めて投げ出さないでください。本当にそ そのお父様との関係で去ってしまった人たちは愛がないわけです。去っていった人たち、いろんな人はもう条件付きで何か条件があるから去っていったわけですが、愛という、誠の愛というものは無条件なものです。ですから、その側に立って、いかなければならないわけです。たくさんの人がそちらの愛がないところに行って、そちらに条件付きでそっちに去っていきました。
That's basically all I have. That's the way I speak when I'm online. It's the way I speak when I'm offline. It's the way I speak. But questions or answers for anybody? Questions, anything? I've written many things. I don't know if anybody's seen them. They've gone all around the world. But any questions?
自分が今言った内容を自分がオンラインというかソーシャルメディアの中で書いたりしています。何か、質問とかないでしょうか。
Yes. Well, okay. Science. Science is a belief in a method or a methodology. Simply stated, science says the scientific method is if I can do an experiment and I get a certain result, if I do that same experiment or circumstances in another place and time, I'll get the same result. Therefore, it must be true. Well, that's actually a faith or a belief in that method. So when you say scientifically proven, that's what it should mean. It means if I was to physically go and do this, whether it's in Japan or America or Europe, it's going to be the same. It doesn't change. Okay? Now, when people say scientifically proven today in cultures and a lot, the thing that comes to my mind right now is global warming, where over the last 5 years we can actually see the average global temperature going down and not up. But, 10, 15 years, it's become like a pop word, but people are claiming it's scientifically proven because someone who has a degree and is, quote, a scientist says so. That's very different than something that's proven by a scientific method or that there's a social concept that it's scientifically proven. You have to be very careful with words when people throw them out. Satan is a master of doublespeak or of confusion.
ですね、科学的な証拠とかいろんなことを言いました。どこで、同じ環境、同じ状況で、やれば同じ結果が出ると。いつもその同じだという考え方。だからこれが科学的で正しいんだという、そういう考え方があります。そして今、地球が温暖化しているとか、地球がそういう状況だということを、科学者が言った、だからこれが正しいんだということを言っていますが、しかしそれは科学的だというよりも、何かその社会的概念が、それだからみんながそれを正しいと認めているわけです。だから、それは本当にちょっと危険なことですね。サタンはそういうこのことを、いろんな意味で利用してくるわけです。
Okay, so when you say scientifically proven, was there an instance or some specific thing you were thinking of? That's still faith. That's faith in the research, in the experiments. You didn't do it yourself. It's just like my example of, does Antarctica exist or not? Well, people have been there. I trust the words of many people. I've seen rocks, animals, things. Okay, but did I personally have that experience of being to Antarctica? No. And this is what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with faith. And degrees of faith. I'm just saying it's a broad deal. But yeah, I personally have complete confidence that Antarctica exists. If I had to, I'm sure I could get an airplane ride to Antarctica if I had enough money and prove it to myself. I don't want to because I believe it enough. But it's still faith. The same about, experiments or anything like this. This is what I'm saying. You have to be very clear when you're online talking to people and you're being challenged. Because Satan also is the archangel of intellect. And he will get you and say, because he's a liar, he will catch you on the smallest of lies. He knows them better than anything else. So when you're saying, I know Antarctica exists, he's going to say, no, you don't. And then he will take that as you being a liar to discredit everything you say.
科学的証明ということを言っていましたけれども、そして、いろんなことが調べていって、で、これが確かだとか、そう信念を持っていくわけです。しかし実際にはこの信念にはレベルがあって、あなたが実際にそれを言ってみたわけでもない、知らないのに、それがなんかいろんなことを通してそれが正しいだろうと。例えば自分は南極に行ったことないけれども、それ南極あるんだということを自分がいろいろ調べて知って、そうなんだ、これは正しいと思い込んでいるわけです。だから、思い込んでやっていることです。サタンというのは嘘つきですね。ですから、何かそういう小さい嘘をつきながら思い込ませていくわけです。ですから、ソーシャルネットワークではそういうことがあるので、嘘つきのサタンがいろんなことを、小さな嘘をまいていろんなことを言ってくるので、非常に危険であるわけです。
And this is the other point is, don't be ashamed of saying, I don't know. Or I need to go back and look at it. You actually, in a personal relationship, you're talking to your friend. Have you ever been with someone that no matter what question you ask them, they have to say something about it like they know? After a while, you don't want to be around those people.
自分は知らないということを恥ずかしく思わないでくださいって。何か友達と話して、わからないからでも何か言わないといけないっていうふうに思っていますか？
There's nothing wrong with having faith. And some faith is very easy to have, like does Antarctica exist? Do these results of many scientific experiments mean that this is true? It's very easy to have faith in those because if I really want to, I can go to Antarctica. I can do these experiments. Yes. Well, and that's fine. Just realize it. There's nothing wrong with having faith. Just realize that you have faith, not direct experience in a lot of things. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We operate our lives every day on a lot of belief and a lot of faith. Someone says, I'll be there at such and such a time. We make our schedule. We get up. We go. We do that all on the faith of someone's word. So faith is very legitimate and very real. And I hear in your question that you think faith is of less value than direct experience and knowledge. That's not true. I'm just simply saying understand when you speak your words what foundation they're on.
実際の自分が経験したことよりも、なんかただ自分が思っている信じているだけの方がなんか価値が少ないように感じるかもしれませんが、そうではありません。自分がいろいろ調べて分かって理解したことについては、それがそんなに価値が低いわけではありません。
Yeah, this is the thing. Having faith in God, in Father, is very wise. And if you do, it brings real results. Okay? And so if people challenge you, I've been challenged online, and I say, yes, I believe this on faith. I don't care what you say. This is what I believe, and it's on faith. That's fine. You're not going to shake me from it. And I can tell you, every time I have stood with Father and God and gone this way, this is the result. So be it. You know, Satan's going to try and knock you off because a lot of people want to say, I know, I know, I know. And then Satan's going to come back and show you that you really don't know, but you're saying it on faith. This is why I say it's important. Not that faith is bad or less. Just know where you stand, and if that's where you stand, stand firmly. Right.
ただ知っていて、そこに留まって何もしないよりも自分の信念で、私はこれを信じている。これを私は信じている。これは私の信仰だ。それは私はそれによって立っているというふうに言うことの方がもっと大事です。
You know, I mean, this is where the Bible, especially the Old Testament stories, are so good. The one that comes to my mind right now is David as a little shepherd boy. You know, God told him, you go fight Goliath, this big giant, and you're going to be the victor. And David was, yes. He went to everybody and they said, you know, all the people looked at him and said, this little boy, they said, he was small. He wasn't a big man. They say he looked like a girl, you know, his features, his body, you know. So he was petite, small. And yet he's saying, I can defeat this giant. God has told me. Everybody thinks he's crazy.
旧約聖書の物語が自分は好きですけれども、ダビデの話があります。神様はダビデに、巨人ゴリアテを撃てと、倒せと言われました。それで、ダビデは、そうだ、自分はその石を持って、ダビデは決意してそのゴリアテを倒すことにしました。で、ダビデというのは、背が低いし、小さいし、女みたいな人でした。でも彼はそこで決意したわけです。
Yet, he convinced the general of the army simply because the general had no other answer. He's like, well, if this guy's crazy enough to go fight Goliath, I'll go ahead.
でも神様、普通でしたら、トップの将軍みたいな人は、こいつ気違いみたいだなって。でも、実際にじゃあやってみろ、ゴリアテを撃ってこいというわけです。
So, when the time of the battle came and they called Goliath out, and Goliath says, who's going to challenge me? David actually ran as fast as he could up there and said, I'm going to, and attacked him. Goliath, he didn't wait for Goliath to attack. He attacked.
で、それで、ゴリアテがやってきてですね、誰が俺の相手になるんだということを言いました。するとダビデが自分が相手になってやると言って、そして、戦っていったわけです。
That was all based on faith.
それは本当に信仰によるものです。
And David never said he knew. He said, God told me. This is my faith. He never apologized about his faith. So this is what I'm saying. You can be very strong. Just be very clear where you stand. That's what I'm saying.
ダビデは私はこれこれを知っているとかそういう言い方はしませんでした。神様が私にこのように語られたので自分はそのようにやるという。つまり信仰でやったというわけです。
And I'll tell you in one sense, not because of my ego or anything, but there were times I felt like I was David running into Goliath when I went out online in the beginning. You know, that's just the reality.
自分はダビデのようですね。ダビデのようにゴリアテに向かってまっすぐ進んでいくというのが、そういう私の感じでありました。
Okay, any other questions or comments or anything? And we can even include the deer from yesterday while I'm here.
で、まあ、for 60 months or how many months did you, did you write something?
November of, what's this year? November 2014. Yeah, 14. November 2014. End of November, all of December 2014. So, yeah, maybe 17 months now.
今なんか17ヶ月になりますけれど、
15, what is roughly 16 months, yeah.
大体そのぐらいの
15, 16.
はい、そのぐらいの期間ですね。What did you write? 何 What's
I actually put up and posted the a very just very clearly laid out the four fallen natures that Han Haksha was expressing.
ハン・ハクジャ氏の4つの堕落性についてということの記事をずっとこの資料というのをずっと出してきたわけです。
There's many other things that I wrote. Basically, I took the divine principle that I had learned from many years and many experiences, and I just applied it to what she was doing, and I wrote very clearly.
自分は原理勉強していますので、4つの堕落性とか知っています。それで、このハン・ハクジャ氏のことを調べて、それで第一の堕落性本性第一、堕落性本性第二というふうに、はっきりとこのハン・ハクジャ氏が何をどういうふうにやってきたかということを調べて、それを書いたので、たくさんの人が、このお母様に、このお母様に対して、本当にこの抗議、抵抗をできるようになったわけです。
That upset a lot of people.
でもうたくさんの人からそれで、この反対を受けました。
Also, the other thing that I did much of is I just directly testified to what I saw of the king, because I had seen much.
あとは第二王様について、どういうふうに考えているかとか、直接的な証を書いたりしました。
My biggest testifier out there, but we have to conclude. Go ahead, please.
このロバートさんは、ヒョンジン様がこれまで語られた内容は全部真実だということを、また自分がこのソーシャルメディア、ネットワークで喋ったわけで、書いたわけです。
But anyway, we got to get going. All right. Let me conclude this sentence with this. I have faith in Father as the Lord of the Second Advent. He anointed His Son Hyunjanim and crowned him as His Taeshunja. My responsibility is to have faith in that, and I act on it, and that's what I did.
私は誠のお父様を再臨主だと信じています。そしてこの誠のお父様が油を注ぎ任命して王冠をかぶせたヒョンジン任務に対して、本当にこの信仰を持っております。
Okay. All right, so I think I'm over budget, over time. すいません, forgive me.
時間がちょっと過ぎてまいりました。
Okay, time to go. Sure. What? Yeah, he's got a question there.
前に来てくれる。声が聞こえないよ。なんでそんな後ろから質問する。
You have to know your own relationship with God. It has to be. And I mean, your relationship with God should influence every aspect of your life. I don't know if that's true with your parents. I don't know if that's true with you. But God's ideal, what God wanted in the original Garden of Eden, is in every moment, in every cell of our bodies. We experience Him. And we experience His heart, His laughter, His sorrow, His joys, His disappointments in everything that we do. If it's not enough, then we're saying God's a failure.
エデンの園であったようにですね、人間ですね、アダムといえば体がですね、本当に神様の喜怒哀楽の感性を全部感じて、そして完成していかなければいけなかったんですが、もしそれができなかったとしたら、神様は失敗したということになります。で、神様と自分との関係がとても大事だということを言っています。
But let me get to the deal where you're talking about with other second gen in this. Is Adam didn't have automatically perfection. He had to grow. And we're all going through a process, and we all have relationships, and we're all having this. So it's not easy. It's not easy or automatic for me either. Even to this day, I'm 56 years old, and I'm still, every morning, I have to be on my knees before my Father, literally saying, I need you.
アダムはですね、別に自動的にほっといて完成できるわけではありませんでした。本当に努力しなければできないわけです。アダムでさえもそうですから、私はこの年になってもですね、朝ひざまずいて、神様、私はあなたが必要ですというふうに追い求めて、祈ったりして生きているわけです。
And this is why I'm saying it's important to know what we speak from, where we stand, and what we do. And even for myself, every day I have to ask myself, am I what I'm saying? Do I really know this? Do I believe it? Is this faith, or do I not know? But also, am I really connected to God's ideal? I mean, it sounds very philosophical, but it's very concrete in what is God's ideal for me in this day, in this moment, in this relationship.
いつもですね、毎日